All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. It's the brother Abal Gabar from the Camp Prophets in Babylon, Tampa, Florida. Next, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who do indeed teach well. Peace and salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad doing this work in truth and in sincerity. Hold on one second. All right, you see the title of the lesson, MOTB update. All right, Sweden is pushing the MOTB, the mark, heavily. All right, and I just came across this article. A brother had dropped it in the chat. I believe Brother Yakal over there in Sarasota. So shalom to that brother. It says Sweden moves into the future with ID, wallet, keys, all in your hand. All right, so you know, Sweden is pushing this thing heavy, man. And then you also got here in Wisconsin, you had that business called 3 Square Market where like 75-80% of the employees was, C-hipped. All right, so this prophecy is coming quicker and quicker every day that goes on. You know, the vision that was for an appointed time, we're seeing it's going to come to pass, man. This is a end time prophecy. This has to happen before Yahweh Shai comes back. All right, so that's what we're watching for. We're watching for this prophecy pursuant to Revelation 13, which we're gonna jump right into it. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And we know that that's this digital tag, right? The MOTB, the Charagma, and this is going to be made mandatory. All right, this is why we see the crash of the dollar. You know, they're ushering in their new system, digital currency, a digital age, you know, ultimately for their their enterprise, their new world order. All right, and when I say there, you know, he causeth all. Who's the one that's going to cause everybody? Esau, right? The so-called white man. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, so who rules the earth today is the wicked. And who is the wicked? When you go to Malachi 1 and 4, Esau is the border of wickedness, man. All right, this is the border of wickedness. The man who rules the earth today, the man that's on the dollar bills. All right, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and his Satanist agenda. All right, he wants everybody to worship Satan, man. And that's why he's going to implement his mark. And that's what we see taking place all over the earth. Nations are dropping the US dollar. You know, banks are crashing. You had what happened with Cash App recently. People that have money in the Cash App wiped clean. Some people woke up with no money. You know, and it's nothing for these people to freeze the banks, man. You know, you might have $1,000, $500, whatever you got in the bank. It's nothing for them to just freeze it and say, look, you can't even access it unless you get this digital tag, man. And we know that this is the mark of the beast, man. All right, so Revelation 13 and the evidence is plain. All right, Revelation 13 and 17, it says, all right, I'm gonna start at 16 again. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, so you're not going to be able to buy or sell anything in the near future without this tag, man. See, Esau, he's about to roll out his new global currency by way of the MOTB. All right, you got next month, the Fed now, you know, is launching, all right, which we know is going to be linked in with the central bank digital currency. You know, so they got this thing about to come out full-fledged, man. You know, we're not going to have to be here for much longer. We at the end of this thing. This is a end time prophecy. And then, you know, Yahweh Shai comes back, man. You know, so the end is being made manifest before everyone's eyes, man. All right, let me go ahead and grab that. You got a lot of Israelite camps like the IUIC, ISUPKs, the HOIs, the WFIs. They don't even teach this prophecy correctly. So they got blood on their hands, man. When this prophecy comes out, if you don't teach it correctly, you know, a lot of your followers going to end up taking it. And all that blood is going to be on your hands, man. 2nd Ezra 9:5, it says, for like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So we watching the end become manifest, being plain. The words of the Bible are jumping off of the pages, man. You know, we're in the end days. Everything's crashing, crumbling. Esau's world is done. 2nd Ezra 6:9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You know, so, hey, we got next, you know, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel, man. You know, that are singing this holy song. You know, the truth, the true gospel and the true doctrine. All right. And we see that we at the end of this thing. And the scriptures say, let me grab this. Ecclesiastes 7:8, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. All right, so you know we're at the latter end. We're at the end, and it's, you know, that's better than the beginning. You know, the end of America is better than the beginning of when it started. You know, our captivity, the end is better than the beginning. Right? It says, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So, what are we doing? We're keeping the word of Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai's patience, man. Right? You got to be patient. You got to suffer. When you go into that word patience, it means to suffer, man. So, in this truth, you're going to suffer. And it's better to be patient than to be in a proud spirit. All right? We're going to need patience to endure the times we're coming into. Revelation 3:10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Right? The brothers, the few sisters, the elect, you know, that have been suffering for the name of Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. You know, putting their best foot forward, doing the best they can to serve Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. You know, because you have kept the word of my patience. You've been suffering, you've been holding out, you've been enduring. It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. The Lord said He's going to keep you from this trying hour, okay, which is when this mark of the beast, this technology is made mandatory. You're not going to be able to buy or sell without it. All right. And the Lord has revealed His secrets unto the servants, the prophets. And this is 100% going to take place on this earth. This prophecy will come to pass before Yahweh Shai's return. All right. It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So when this digital currency by way of the RFID CHIP is made mandatory, it's going to be a test for everybody on earth. All right. And the Lord said He's going to keep you. He's going to keep you safe. He's going to, guide your steps, you know, to keep you safe in the time of trouble, you know, in the time of this testing period, in the time of the hour of temptation. All right. Because everybody's going to be tempted, man. It's going to be a test upon the whole earth. All right. Let's go over here real quick. This is the book of Revelation 15:1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues. All right, and we know that the final plague is that nuclear destruction. Okay, when Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, you know, sends those nuclear missiles into chariots. All right, it says, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire. All right, and what John the Revelator is seeing, you know, after the elect have been beamed into the chariots, you know, you're going to see America on fire, and you're going to see that the firmament, you know, you're going to be above the firmament. You're going to see it, America on fire, burning with flames. All right, so Revelation 15:2, John the Revelator said, I saw as it were a sea of glass, all right, the firmament, mingle with fire. Okay, America being set in flames, man. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast. So the elect are going to be up there, you know, in the chariot with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, watching America burn. All right, it says, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. All right, and you know, so it's already written that the elect are going to have victory over this man's mark. Okay, his enterprise. The Lord's not going to allow him to forward his enterprise. All right, this is Job 5:12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty. So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to disappoint this devil, man. You know, the wicked elite of Esau Edom, you know, what they call the Illuminati, the shadow government, they have a plan, you know, and they want to accomplish a new world order by getting everybody on earth tagged with this digital micro C-hip. All right, they want to put this technology inside of you, total control. All right, they also have the brain Neuralink, the brain chip. Job 5:12, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. All right, and what's Esau's enterprise? His new world order, to get everybody tagged. So the Lord is going to disappoint this devil. He's not going to be able to completely fulfill his new world order. All right, that's why it says when he goes to fill his belly. Let's grab that. All right, the book of Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, all right, Esau's, Esau's new world order. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in strait. So while this devil is rolling out his new world order system, he gonna be in a position of difficulty. Okay, that's what straits mean. So in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Yeah, these other nations gonna end up shooting nukes. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right, so while Esau is benefiting off of this new world order, you know, while he's eating, you know, he's gonna be, you know, getting people tagged, forwarding his enterprise. But that's when the Lord is going to rain that fury upon him while he is eating. So in the midst of this devil rolling out his new world order, in the midst of Jacob's trouble, that's when Yahweh Shai is going to come back. All right, after this micro C-hip is made mandatory to the four corners of the earth. All right. So yeah, you know, just a quick update. Sweden moves into the future with ID, wallet, and keys all in your hands. See, they want to put everything onto the C-hip. It's going to have your medical records, your driver's license, your wallet, ID, and be able to open your car door, you know, everything. You're gonna need this to get into certain places. You know, they about to shut this place down too, man. All right, see, we're entering into a time where it's gonna be trouble out here. You're gonna crash the dollar. When a dollar crash, people gonna lose their fucking minds, man. You're gonna be killing each other, riots. Second Ezra's 15, Second Ezra 16. People are going to be begging for a solution, man. And then the government's going to come out with the solution, which is going to be the MOTB, man. Order out of chaos. Order out of chaos, man. They're going to bring chaos to this earth. And then they're going to try to establish their one world order. All right. So, yeah, just a quick lesson. Lord willing, it was edifying to the hopeful elect. Call Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Bashem Rakah Kodash.